She was born in the snowy mountains of Japan, a daughter, a sister, a gentle soul. But one night of blood and terror would turn her life upside down. She should have become a monster, but instead she became something far greater. This is the biography of Nezuko Kamado, the demon who defied destiny. Before the tragedy, before the blood and the flames, Nezuko was simply a girl, the eldest daughter of the Kamado family. Her home lay high in the cold mountains, where snow blanketed the ground and the air was crisp with pine and smoke from their wooden stove. Her father had passed away when she was young, leaving her mother and siblings in her care. Nezuko's life was not one of luxury, but of duty. She was gentle, but she was also strong. She carried firewood, cared for her younger brothers and sisters, and helped her mother prepare meals. While her older brother Tanjiro often traveled to sell charcoal, it was Nezuko who kept the family together. Despite her youth, she carried a maturity far beyond her years. Neighbors often remarked on her kindness. Children adored her, and even in the harshest winters she wore a warm smile that seemed to melt the cold. In many ways, Nezuko's life could have been simple, even happy. But fate had chosen something else for her, something far darker. One cold evening, Tanjiro left home to sell charcoal. When he returned, everything was gone. Blood stained the snow. His mother, his siblings, all lifeless. And in the middle of it all, Nezuko. She should have been dead, but she wasn't. Instead, her eyes glowed crimson. Her teeth sharpened into fangs. Her body trembled with hunger. Nezuko had been turned into a demon. Tanjiro, desperate and terrified, tried to reach her. But instead of recognizing her brother, she lunged at him, her instincts demanding human flesh. Yet even in that moment, something was different. When Tanjiro's tears fell, when his words begged her to remember, Nezuko hesitated. And then came Giyu Tomioka, the water Hashira, ready to strike her down. But Nezuko, this newborn demon, did something no one expected. She placed herself between Tanjiro and Giyu's blade, protecting her brother, a demon who chose love over blood. That moment changed everything. From that day forward, Nezuko traveled with Tanjiro. She did not speak. She did not eat human flesh. She carried a bamboo muzzle, fitted by Urokodaki, to ensure she would never harm a soul. And during the day, she slept in a small wooden box on her brother's back, a box too small for most, but one she somehow made her home. Every battle Tanjiro fought, Nezuko fought alongside him. But unlike other demons, she did not act from bloodlust. She fought to protect, whether it was shielding Tanjiro from a deadly strike or launching herself against powerful enemies. Nezuko proved again and again that she was no ordinary demon. Why? Why did she resist the hunger? Why did she sleep instead of feed? No one knew for certain. But perhaps, in her heart, Nezuko was still human. Even as a demon, Nezuko's humanity shone through in quiet ways. There were moments when she dreamed. In her sleep, visions of her mother and siblings would appear. Her mother's voice, soft and loving, reminding her, "Protect your brother. Take care of your family." These dreams anchored her soul. They gave her the strength to resist the cravings that consumed all other demons. And when Tanjiro was in danger, those memories became fire in her veins. She grew stronger, faster, more resilient. Fun fact: in official popularity polls, Nezuko has consistently ranked among the top female anime characters worldwide. Not for long monologues or flashy words, but because she embodies something rare, silent strength. As the battles grew fiercer, so too did Nezuko's powers. Her regeneration surpassed most demons. Her strength grew monstrous, allowing her to fight upper-rank threats with pure will. And then, her blood demon art awakened. Exploding blood, a crimson flame born from her own veins. These flames did not consume humans. Instead, they burned demons and destroyed the curses of Muzan's blood. It was a power unlike any other, proof that Nezuko was not bound by the same rules as other demons, proof that she was something new. But this was only the beginning, because Nezuko's powers were evolving, and in the battles to come, she would not just be Tanjiro's sister, she would become humanity's final shield against darkness. Unlike other demons, Nezuko did not feast on humans to regain strength. Instead, she slept. For weeks, even months, she would slumber in her wooden box. To some, it seemed weakness, but in truth, this was her evolution. While demons consumed blood, Nezuko drew power from rest. Her body adapted. Her blood thickened with Muzan's curse, but without corrupting her soul. She grew stronger in silence. And when she finally awoke, the world would see just how powerful she had become. The test came in the glittering chaos of the entertainment district. Tanjiro faced Daki, an upper-ranked demon whose power far surpassed anything he had fought before. Even together, brother and sister were overwhelmed. But then, Nezuko transformed. Her body grew taller. A single horn jutted from her forehead. Veins burned across her skin, marked by vine-like tattoos. Her childlike innocence vanished, replaced by raw, terrifying power. She kicked through Daki's attacks with monstrous strength. Her flames ignited with each strike. For the first time, Nezuko fought not just to protect, but to dominate. Yet this power came at a cost. Her hunger surged. Her control wavered. In her rage, she nearly turned on innocent humans. And then, in the midst of the chaos, Tanjiro sang a lullaby. The same gentle song their mother once sang. Nezuko's tears fell. Her body shrank. Her rage dissolved into quiet sobs. A song, stronger than bloodlust. Love, stronger than hunger. Nezuko's unique power revealed itself in her blood demon art. Exploding blood. A crimson fire that erupted from her veins. A flame that could set the battlefield ablaze. But unlike ordinary fire, her flames burned only demons. They cleansed curses. They healed humans. She could set a wounded ally aflame, and instead of pain, they would feel healing warmth. Fun fact, in interviews, Demon Slayer's creator confirmed that Nezuko's flames symbolize her soul, burning away corruption, but never harming the innocent. This ability would save countless lives, and it would make Nezuko one of Muzan's most sought-after targets. Demons fear two things, the blade of a slayer and the burning kiss of the sun. No demon had ever survived sunlight. Until Nezuko. In the battle against Hantengu, Nezuko stood side by side with her brother, but dawn approached. Tanjiro begged her to hide. He wept, torn between victory and losing his sister. And then, the sun rose. Her skin burned, her body trembled. But instead of crumbling to ash, Nezuko endured. Her flames blazed, and she walked into the light, the first demon in history to conquer the sun. This moment shocked the fandom worldwide. Clips of Nezuko standing tall in sunlight trended across social media. For the story, it meant one thing. Muzan now saw Nezuko not just as a threat, but as the key to his ultimate goal. The war against Muzan was a storm of blood and death. The strongest Hashira fell one by one. Tanjiro's body broke under the strain. And through it all, Nezuko fought. She hurled herself at Muzan's limbs, burning his flesh with her blood flames. She shielded slayers, saving them from certain death. But her greatest moment came not in battle, but in sacrifice. To protect Tanjiro, she exposed herself again and again to danger. She endured burns, wounds, and exhaustion, until finally, Muzan fell. But even in defeat, Muzan cursed the world one last time. He infected Tanjiro, turning him into a demon, the boy who carried her box, the brother who sang her lullaby, now stood as the greatest threat of all. And Nezuko, human once more, her curse finally broken, was the one who reached out. Her tears fell onto his monstrous skin. Her voice, her real voice after so long in silence, called his name. Big brother. Come back. And against all odds, he did. The circle of destiny. Complete. With Muzan gone, the sun rose on a new world. For the first time in years, Nezuko stood as a human girl once more. No muzzle, no box, no crimson eyes. Just Nezuko Kamado, a sister, a friend, a survivor. She lived alongside Tanjiro, Zenitsu, and the few who remained. Her laughter returned. Her smile shone brighter than the snow of their mountain home. Her story began in tragedy, but it ended in peace. Nezuko Kamado is more than an anime character. She represents resilience, love, and the strength to remain pure in a world of corruption. She never spoke much. She never needed to. Her actions told her story. A demon who never lost her humanity. A sister who never gave up on her brother. And a girl who proved that even in the darkest night, the light of family can guide us home. If Nezuko's story touched your heart, share this biography with every Demon Slayer fan you know. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and join us for more journeys into the lives of anime's greatest legends. Because every character has a story worth telling, and here we bring those stories to life. Those